Hello, spooky followers. My name is Indigo Grimm, here with a brand new spooky villain review. Now, this time around, let this be clear. I am not a horror watcher. If I want to watch someone gets their pants scared, I'll go watch a person playing a horror game like Fatal Frame or other to feed my necessary feeding of fear here. But I'm going to be talking about the villain that started it all. And this is based on a true story, even though they messed up the story in the movies, but I'll get to that later in the video. But I'm going to be reviewing the one and only Annabelle from the Conjuring series. Now, yes, I know what Annabelle is. She's the doll, but I'm not going to talk about the Annabelle from the movie. It's because, one, is not the true doll. This is just a doll they used to make the movie more profitable. And for me, being a paranormal researcher, knows about the real tale about this doll. So, bear with me here. The true story of the doll, and warning for kids who actually had this doll. Terribly sorry for ruining your favorite doll when you're a child, but I digress here. The doll that I know is the one and only Annabelle. The true Annabelle is a Raggedy Ann doll, still locked up in a case in the Ed and Lorrain Warren's occult museum. This doll is not to be messed with. This doll needs to be cleansed every month. Not every month. Not a year, but every month. This museum needs to be cleansed every month. Knowing that, the tale about the movie is also wrong as well. Actually, most of the Conjuring movies based on the Ed and Lorrain Warren, they kind of fabricated it just enough so they could make a buck. This is why I don't watch movies, these type of movies based on true stories, is because, well, they fabricate the true story to... I'm okay. Basically, don't get me wrong. I show so much great respect for Ed and Lorrain Warren and what they did. It's because of them that a lot of us wanted to become paranormal researchers or all the way down. Hell, without them, paranormal researchers would probably never existed without them. Scary, huh? But even though I do know that when Ed Warren told people about the movies, he actually didn't mind the fabrication. He just wanted to tell everyone what he'd been through in most of those stories. Even though some of us, like me, would love to see the true facts than what they got. Seriously, they couldn't just use the Raggedy Ann doll or other than that than using a porcelain doll. I'm just saying. I digress here. But the true story about this doll was actually this doll was given to as a gift to a nursing student. And when she got the doll, some unexplained things happened around the apartment to the point that they got terrified of it, so they called, you guessed it, the wardens, Ed and Lorrain Warren. And when they found out what this doll could do, they took it away and locked it up. You could actually see this doll in their occult museum in Massachusetts. I'm hoping I'm saying that right, where that place is. But be warned, this doll is not to mess with. You have to ask permission. Do not look at it in the eyes. Don't even think about making fun of this thing, because this doll will ruin your life for years. This doll actually murdered someone. Not even joking. This doll actually murdered someone because that person literally made fun of it, basically confronting it, and you know what happened to the guy? Motorcycle accident. Killed on impact. So yeah, this doll is not to mess with. For me, actually, in my own opinion, I would love to see the doll just because I'm curious. And the other relics from Ed and Lorrain Warren. Like I said, I do feel bad that they're no longer with us. That's why I have great respect for them. Even though I don't like the movies, but about their true story. Hell, my family get into arguments about why I cannot watch the Conjuring series, especially if they're based on the true story. True, that is true, but what they did to the real story and fabricating bits of it, it kind of pissed me off. I mean, not really. For example, the porcelain doll I don't like. Yeah, it's creepy, but it's not the real doll. 2, the true story is basically based on the one who actually got the doll was a nursing student, not a pregnant family. That's another issue. That's the only problem I have. If they didn't do that and stick with the real story based on the true file from the Ed and Lorrain Warren, then I'll be fine. I'd be watching it no problem. But no, they didn't do it. That's why I refuse to watch any Conjuring series. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying they're bad. I just don't want to watch it. Point blank. But Annabelle, the true Annabelle, is not a mess with. And same with the movie, even though I got my own gripe about it, but I digress here. She is actually a demon in a doll, a possessed doll. So it's not just a story. After all, there's plenty of haunted dolls over the years. Some of them I actually seen in real life from Zach Bagan's Haunted Museum. Still got the t-shirt, still got the lanyard. Worth it. But this doll is not to mess with. Trust me, not just. I'm not talking about the movie. No, the real doll. This doll wouldn't even blink an eye. She will ruin your fucking life. That is not even funny. But that way, I would rather not deal with her. Well, it. Trust me. But I would, like I said, I would like to see it in real life than just a photo. But be respectful, you know. But for now, I got another video to review. Don't forget. So until then, stay spooky. And don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.